2 minutes. One minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this final round match will be the best of 3 tiebreak sets. To the right of the chair, from the United States, Noah Rubin. To the left of the chair, from the United States, Tiafoe. Mr. Tiafoe won the toss and elected to receive. Time.
We are ready to go with the next gen final between Noah Rubin and Tiafoe. Mike Cation with you on the call here. Singles final of the Stockton Challenger. Rubin with a 2-0 edge, but both of those matches were in juniors. First time matchup for these two as professionals. It'll be Rubin to serve as we are ready for play.
Love.
If Tiafoe hits that shot well here throughout the day with that heavy angle, could be a difficult day for Noah Rubin, who is 20 years of age, 192 in the world, 167 in the live rankings, 152 with a win today, his first challenger final since Charlottesville last year. are not many secrets between these two. Know each other very well.
15-30.
Both warming up with Robbie Ginepri earlier today. Rubin is in some trouble early.
15-40.
2 break chances for Frances Tiafoe.
Game. Tiafoe.
1-love.
Bring the towel, please. First game.
Big starts have not been part of the Frances Tiafoe mold here throughout the week, so this is very impressive to get this early break here. In case you missed it, our doubles champions, Brian Baker, Sam Groth. Second USTA Pro Circuit title of the year for Brian Baker. Groth, I believe that is 17 challenger doubles titles to his credit.
Frances Tiafoe.
Both of these guys with 1 challenger title so far in their young careers. Tiafoe's came earlier this year in Granby. He serves here 1-love.
$15-love. Oops. $30-love.
Frances at 18 years of age out of Boca. 106 in the live rankings. And it's an important one for him. 100 if he gets a win today. First time into the top 100, if only for the week, as he's defending the semifinal points next week in Fairfield.
40-love.
And yes, in talking to all these players, those type of milestones absolutely do mean something. And Frances is certainly cognizant of that fact, and he definitely wants to be top 100.
Please. $40-15. Game.
2-love.
Tiafoe.
Tiafoe in his professional career 2-7 in finals, 1-5
Tiafoe
in
games to love for
challengers.
set.
Including 0 for 3 on the USTA Pro Circuit this year at Tallahassee, Winnetka, and of course in Lexington before winning in Granby the week after Lexington. Rubin, of course, 1 for 1 in his challenger finals, winning that title last year in Charlottesville. 3-6, 7-6, 6-3 over Tommy Paul, down a set, 2 breaks. It's actually his only professional title, 1-5 lifetime in finals as a pro. Wimbledon Juniors, that's got to count for something too.
15 all.
This is a nervy start. Two for his first 8. That's not a formula for success. We've talked about it throughout the week. Rubin has been working on going bigger with that first serve and some more aggressive targets with the second. It's created quite a few free points for him on serve through the week. There's the first backhand up the line winner for him. There will be several. His ability to change directions is fantastic. Game points.
Game.
It's 2-1, but it is Tiafoe up an early break. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Tiafoe leads 2 games to 1.
Follow the Pro Circuit wherever you are with the official USTA Pro Circuit app. Watch live streaming from tournaments, see updated draws and schedules, and find rising stars in the Players to Watch section. Plus, check out the hottest photos from around the circuit. Keep up with all the latest on the USTA Pro Circuit. Just search keyword Pro Circuit in the iTunes or Google Play Store to experience Pro Circuit tennis like never before with the official USTA Pro Circuit app.
Appreciate you joining us here in this USTA Pro Circuit final between two young Americans. It was an All-American semifinal yesterday. Tiafoe dispatching Mackie McDonald 6-3. Rubin taking out Michael Moe 2-3. Weird stat in that Tiafoe has 3 straight matches with a 6-3 scoreline. Not only weird to see that, but also weird to see him win 3 straight in straight sets. He's going to obviously have to serve well as well today. His second is certainly vulnerable. Right now, he is 1-4-6. It was defense that got Frances Tiafoe the break deep in the second yesterday. In that match with Mackie McDonald. That will miss out long.
40 love.
He's made just 1 first serve so far here on the day.
Out. Game, Tiafoe.
3-1.
Noah. Tiafoe leads 3 games to 1.
Rubin already not exactly thrilled with a couple of these line calls here early. Gigi is in the chair for us. Somehow wearing a jacket despite the fact that we're about to hit 90 degrees here courtside. It is a sweaty, sweaty day. Rubin 1-3.
Love 15.
Uncharacteristically sluggish start for Noah Rubin. I think it's the right idea at this point down a break.
15-all.
You want to make sure you're working Tiafoe a little bit and also taking advantage and taking control of some points. Both of these guys do such a
30,
great job
15.
of making their opponents work. Good point construction. Pair of doubles.
30-all.
That's what we've also talked about through the week, that with a bigger serving comes a bigger propensity for doubles during a day. Now 2 of them for Rubin. Can Tiafoe take advantage? Simplest play in the book there for Rubin.
40-30.
And the game point.
Game, Rubin.
Just catches the line there. It's 3-2 though.
Tiafoe leads
Tiafoe
3 games to
remains
2
up a
sets.
break here in Stockton.
Before you saw them at the U.S. Open, you saw them on the USTA Pro Circuit. With more than 80 events across the United States, the USTA Pro Circuit is coming to a location near you. Be sure to also watch live streaming on USTA.com. It's your chance to catch a rising star. Pro tennis that's up close and fun for the whole family. That's the USTA Pro Circuit.
Yeah, we really haven't talked too much about the conditions. We started this week
Time.
on Monday with a rain delay. Temperatures never got above 70 degrees. We are finishing the week into the lower 90s here in the second week of October. No wind to speak of whatsoever. Courts are certainly playing differently than they did on
15
Monday
love.
and Tuesday as well. These are pretty slick courts here at the Eve Zimmerman Tennis Center. Faster than last week in Tiburon.
15-all.
At
30-15.
pretty close on this near baseline. You know, frankly, though, that's the point that Rubin wants to play. He's typically the one who likes to change directions. Impressive to see that from Tiafoe on one with the backhand, one with the forehand.
30-all.
First test for Tiafoe on his serve. A lot of energy from Rubin.
Forty 30. Game Tiafoe.
4-2.
Tiafoe leads 4 games to 2. First set.
Both players are using our broadcast booth corner here right by our scoreboard as a place to dump their towels, trying to give them a lot of space throughout the week. We are very tight here at the Eve Zimmerman Tennis Center. And still some pretty big construction plans here on the campus of the University of the Pacific. Great ball. By this time next year, there's going to be a clubhouse here on the west side. Some more shade as well for the fans in the stands. But this has been a pretty unheralded program over the years at the University of the Pacific in terms of their tennis. But now they're going to have a world-class facility. Ryan Redondo is the head coach here, and you can tell he is building something, both literally and figuratively, with his program. A very highly regarded junior himself, much like these guys.
Thirty 15. Oh. 40 15. Game Rubin, ball change, please.
His first ace of the day to go along with those 2 doubles, 4-3. Tiafoe remains in control in the Stockton Challenger.
First set.
Follow the Pro Circuit wherever you are with the official USTA Pro Circuit app. Watch live streaming from tournaments, see updated draws and schedules, and find rising stars in the Players to Watch section. Plus, check out the hottest photos from around the circuit. Keep up with all the latest on the USTA Pro Circuit. Just search keyword Pro Circuit in the iTunes or Google Play Store to experience Pro Circuit tennis like never before with the official USTA Pro Circuit app.
Fairfield Challenger underway, second round of qualies today. We'll, of course, have the broadcast starting tomorrow morning with final round qualifying action. Winners so far on the day over there in Fairfield, about an hour, hour and a half away. Cameron Norrie, 6-1 in the third over Alexios Halabian. Lloyd Glasspool, 2 and 3 over Crapaldi. Kevin Kravitz, 6-3 in the third over Eric Quigley. Bit of a surprise there. And Bryden Klein, no problem with Nakashimi, 2 in love. New balls for Francis Tiafoe, serving at 4-3. Francis has not liked playing from this side of the court, as you guys see at home when we go to our wide angle. There is that glare.
30 love.
That's his first. Nice ball.
30-15.
Got to do more with that. If you're Francis, he uses that whip, but not enough depth and not enough pace. An easier swing for Rubin.
$40-15. $40-30. Net for service. Wait, please. Come back. Game. Tiafoe.
That's a ball Rubin has to put in play here without a break chance to his credit yet.
Tiafoe leads 5-3 first set.
Behind Rubin, the stands there packed with people with umbrellas, again with no shade here courtside. It is a steamy day for our spectators here in year one at the Stockton Challenger. Franklin Tiafoe's back there sitting with Robbie Ginepri, the captain. Goalie courtside as well.
Love 15. $15 all.
Get the feeling that neither player is exactly thrilled with their performance so far today.
Out!
Before that last point, Tiafoe looking at me and just saying, terrible. Moved to within
30
2
all.
points, though, of this first set.
Forty, 30.
First closeout from Tiafoe gets us to deuce. Quick points.
Deuce.
You know, extended rallies here, and Tiafoe typically the guy who is controlling the pace of play.
Thank you, ball girl. Grab it, please. Thank you.
It's a great serve.
Advantage, Rubin.
Another chance for 5-4. That might draw a smile. Indeed, it does.
Deuce.
Set point for Frances Tiafoe.
Advantage, Tiafoe. Deuce.
Number 3. The last 2 games.
Advantage, Tiafoe.
Feels like Rubin is going for a lot early in points here today. Maybe just doesn't want to stay in extended rallies with Frances. But that return just misses, so 2 set
Deuce.
points avoided here for Rubin. Deuce, number 4. I think at
Advantage,
some
Rubin.
point, Gigi might have to say something to the crowd here. We've had multiple times where you're just getting a nice or complimentary discussion from the crowd in the middle of the point while Tiafoe tracks one down. So Rubin
Game
finally
Rubin.
gets the hold to 5-4. Tiafoe will try to close out the first set when we return to Stockton.
Tiafoe leads 5 games to 4 first set.
Before you saw them at the U.S. Open, you saw them on the USTA Pro Circuit. With more than 80 events across the United States, the USTA Pro Circuit is coming to a location near you. Be sure to also watch live streaming on USTA.com. It's your chance to catch a rising star. Pro tennis that's up close and fun for the whole family. That's the USTA Pro Circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a quick courtesy to both of the players, if you could please remain quiet until the end of the points, it would be appreciated. Thank you.
As suggested, Gigi trying to, again, admonish the crowd just to stay excited and into the match, but wait until the point comes to a conclusion. Tiafoe serving for the set of 5-4.
Please.
Again, that's more of the point that I expected Rubin to play here today, but I don't know that he expected, nor did I, that Tiafoe would be willing to take those chances with the backhands up the line. But he's been very willing to try and change directions and get things back to his forehand side.
Love. Love.
Set points.
Send that ball up, please. Bubble.
$40-15. Game.
First set to Frances Tiafoe. Quick break and then just held from there on out. 6-4. We're headed to the second. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Follow the Pro Circuit wherever you are with the official USTA Pro Circuit app. Watch live streaming from tournaments. See updated draws and schedules. And find rising stars in the Players to Watch section. Plus, check out the hottest photos from around the circuit. Keep up with all the latest on the USTA Pro Circuit. Just search keyword Pro Circuit in the iTunes or Google Play Store to experience Pro Circuit tennis like never before with the official USTA Pro Circuit app.
time.
Both players hovering around the 50% mark. Serve percentage here this afternoon. Rubin is at 48%. Tiafoe
Second
is
set.
right at 50%,
Rubin to serve.
13 of 26. Rubin will serve to start set number 2.
Love 15. Love 30.
It's so tough
Love
to watch.
40.
Gets himself back into the point, gets himself finally an offensive swing there on the forehand and just missing wide. Tiafoe with the 3 break chances. His defense once again spectacular in that point as well, turning things around from defense to offense.
Oh. 15-40. Game Tiafoe. First game, second set.
Clearly this is not the best from Noah Rubin here today. But on the flip side, this is what I think a lot of fans have been wanting from Frances Tiafoe through 2016. This is kind of what you've expected from him. Get an early break and just dominate a match, especially if your opponent has not his best stuff. So this would be a major step for Frances here.
Love 15.
That's his 3rd. But now he's in trouble.
Love 13.
put it in perspective for
15-30.
Tiafoe, just going back and taking a look, he's never in his career, and this is not counting juniors, but he's never in his career won 4 straight matches in straight sets. And granted, it's not a huge database to draw from, but
30 all.
it's uncharted waters. That is our broadcast booth right behind Francis there, right behind that scoreboard.
Forty 30. Deuce.
One of 6 first serves here in this opening service game of the second. Again, Haight serving from this north side. Perfect body kicker there from Tiafoe. Got right into
Advantage Tiafoe.
Rubin's dome. And another game point.
Game Tiafoe. Tiafoe leads 2 games to love, second set.
Pretty good. A determined effort for him. He did win his last final, of course, in Granby. That breakthrough Aravalo, his victim there, 1-1. But this is just about as
15.
decisive in this match here with Noah Rubin. This is a desperate time here for the Long Islander. I mean, again, you just don't expect that backhand up the line from Tiafoe there.
Love 30. $15.30.
Rubin, though, he's pretty much at this point reaching the final here. He's locked in to Aussie Open quali, so he doesn't need to worry about that, even though he will be losing, of course, the Charlottesville championship points. Just doing the quick math earlier today as he sends that one over the fence. He'll be fine. good. Just using Tiafoe's pace and just blocking it right back into the corner.
30 all.
So Rubin doesn't have to worry about chasing points down the stretch to get into Aussie Open qualies. He's set in that regard. It's just a matter of finding form and staying healthy.
40-30.
That being said, he would love to find a way to his second title and just really establish himself a little bit further. The season derailed by injury so far this year. Gets on the scoreboard here in the second, 2-1. It is Tiafoe up, setting a break in the finals of the Stockton Challenger.
Tiafoe leads 2-1, second set, and by 1 set to love.
Before you saw them at the U.S. Open, you saw them on the USTA Pro Circuit. With more than 80 events across the United States, the USTA Pro Circuit is coming to a location near you. Be sure to also watch live streaming on USTA.com. It's your chance to catch a rising star. Pro tennis that's up close and fun for the whole family. That's the USTA Pro Circuit.
Mike Cation with you here today. Mike C. Tennis is where you can find me on Twitter.
Time.
And Rubin still has plenty of time here to turn this one around. There's no doubt about that. He does have 2 come from behind victories already here this week over Guilherme Klesar in the opener and over Frank Dancevich in the quarters.
Love. Come back, please. Thank you. Love. 30-15. Net for service. Please. Good. 30 all.40-30.
Big answer there. Rubin was right in front of me before that last point saying fight, focus, something. Again, just looking for answers here.
Game Tiafoe.
3-1.
Tiafoe leads 3-1, second set.
think that might be one of the ways he moves forward, gets some energy from those
15
closeouts.
months.
You know that Tiafoe is going to try to slice those backhands quite a bit while on the run on that wing. Can you expose it? Can you move forward and knock some things off? That backhand up the line can really set up a point for him.
30 love.
Just missing.
30-15.
Tiafoe's used that twice now.
All.
Again, Tiafoe with that threatening backhand up the line. 6th break point of the day. He's converted 2.
Juice.
His 2nd of the set.
Advantage Tiafoe.
4th of the day. Another break chance for Tiafoe.
Game Tiafoe.
Tiafoe completely in control here as Rubin's backhand has let him down throughout the day. Tiafoe 4-1 now in the 2nd.
Follow the Pro Circuit wherever you are with the official USTA Pro Circuit app. Watch live streaming from tournaments, see updated draws and schedules, and find rising stars in the Players to Watch section. Plus, check out the hottest photos from around the circuit. Keep up with all the latest on the USTA Pro Circuit. Just search keyword Pro Circuit in the iTunes or Google Play Store to experience Pro Circuit tennis like never before with the official USTA Pro Circuit app.
There you see Challenger Supervisor Mike Liu, Greg, who worked our doubles final, enjoying the little bit of shade that is offered here
Time.
at the Eve Zimmerman Tennis Center. Great work, as always, by Mr. Liu. Keith Crossland is running things in Fairfield with qualifying almost complete for the day. I believe they have doubles qualifying coming up here in just a little while as well. Francis Tiafoe. It's for Blas-Rolla. He's the top seed next week. Is Tiafoe. Blas-Rolla, his opponent in his first round matchup. It's a rematch of this week's first round matchup. That is the only set. Tiafoe has lost so far on the week. The opening set there.
Right, please.
Listen, we certainly know that it is unlikely at this
15
point for Rubin to come up with a comeback, but there is history for it. Rubin's done it once already. Tommy Paul, that matchup in Charlottesville. You're always going to test the Tiafoe backhand volley in a situation like that.
30-15. $40-15. Out. 40-30. Juice.
Oh, just missing. He looks back up into the stands towards Ginepri and Gully.
Advantage Tiafoe.
Neither one offering an opinion. Still no break chances on the day. Again, a chance for 5-1. This is a bit loose here from Francis, though.
Juice. Advantage Tiafoe.
the hop return there.
Deuce. Advantage, Tiafoe. Game, Tiafoe.
5-1. At this
Ball
moment,
change,
we're looking at
please.
Frances Tiafoe here, barring the miracle, becoming the I don't want to say it too loudly in front of him, with Frances about a foot away there for a second, but this will be the 5th
Tiafoe leads
American
5
winner
games
this
to
year.
1.
Tiafoe,
Second set.
in theory, with 2 of them, if he's able to close this out. The others being Fritz Escobedo, of course, in Lexington, and Bjorn Furtangelo. First teenager to win multiple titles of the year.
$15 off.
That's just tough to watch. He has not been
50.
sharp from the get-go. Talked to Noah a lot this
13-15.
week, and I think he just was so happy to have this opportunity to play multiple matches, to really get into a week in the first semifinal that he had had since January. He's a guy who
40,
certainly
50.
gets better once he gets more matches under his belt.
Game, Rubin.
Rubin gets another ace there to get it to 5-2, but Frances Tiafoe serving
Tiafoe
for a
leads 5
championship
games to 2,
here
second set, and
at the
by 1 set
Stockton
to love.
Challenger.
Before you saw them at the U.S. Open, you saw them on the USTA Pro Circuit. With more than 80 events across the United States, the USTA Pro Circuit is coming to a location near you. Be sure to also watch live streaming on USTA.com. It's your chance to catch a rising star. Pro tennis that's up close and fun for the whole family. That's the USTA Pro Circuit.
Rubin has been in this situation before. We've seen it here on the USTA Pro Circuit. We'll take something miraculous here as Tiafoe serves for a title. 5-2. That's, again, exactly where Rubin wants to put it, on the low
50
backhand side, and Tiafoe spinning volley winner. Remarkable stuff.
$30 love. 40 love.
Ace number 4 and triple championship point. Francis Tiafoe in straight sets is into the top 100 for the first time in his career. 6'4", 6'2". A remarkable week for the 18-year-old. It means a lot to him to be top 100. A smile on his face. He's worked incredibly hard this year to get to this moment. Congratulations, Francis. A great week for Noah Rubin as well. But Tiafoe, top 100, his second title of 2016. We're going to take a short break and then come back for our trophy presentation. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Follow the Pro Circuit wherever you are with the official USTA Pro Circuit app. Watch live streaming from tournaments. See updated draws and schedules. And find rising stars in the Players to Watch section. Plus, check out the hottest photos from around the circuit. Keep up with all the latest on the USTA Pro Circuit. Just search keyword Pro Circuit in the iTunes or Google Play Store to experience Pro Circuit tennis like never before with the official USTA Pro Circuit app.
Mike Irwin is our tournament director. He'll be in the light blue. Ryan Redondo, the head coach of the men's tennis team here at the University of the Pacific in Stockton. A very talented junior player himself many years ago. Shouldn't say many. Don't want to age him too much, but they've had a great week. They really got notice just at the beginning of August about having this tournament here in Stockton and did a fantabulous job of getting everything ready. And we turn it over to Mike for our trophy presentation.
All right, thanks everyone for coming out to the final of the Stockton Challenger. It's been a great week for the American men here in Stockton. We had all 4 semifinalists and both finalists from the U.S. this week. So a great week and bright things ahead for the U.S. guys. Before we get, let's give them a hand. Before we get to the trophies, we'd like to thank a few people. First, Ryan Redondo, who's our tournament chairman and the UOP tennis director. We're partners in crime on these tournaments. He has been huge in taking care of everything that needs to be done, backing me up, and just working together. So it's been a great pleasure working with Ryan. Next, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. We picked up this tournament with a short time frame, and we had several great sponsors that came alongside us and that have really helped us out to get it off the ground and make it a great event this year. So give it up for our sponsors. And then next, kind of our unsung heroes of the tournament, Larry and Joni Ferrari, who are our ball kid coordinators. They've been huge in getting adults and kids out, training them, and making sure that the players have the benefit of having a fully staffed group of kids out there, and it's much appreciated. Thank you. And next, all of our ball persons. They've been out here on days when we've been short. They've worked long hours, and have been just tremendous. Thank you, guys. And to all of our volunteers, we couldn't do the event without volunteers. They take on the small jobs, the big jobs, and we know that we couldn't do it without all of you, so thank you. Yes. And to the folks who provided housing, we had several folks step up and provide housing for the players. A lot of the players had a great time. Some of the families went above and beyond to cook meals and make the players a member of their family for the week, which was huge. Thank you. And then last, our Pro Circuit staff and officials. Thank you guys very much for making our job easier this week and being true professionals. All right, let's get to the awards. First, our finalist, Noah Rubin. We're going to present Noah with a check for $8,480 for his work this week. Thanks, man.
I just want to say, first, Francis, congrats on a great tournament, and I'm going to see you next week. So, and I just want to say, thank you for everybody coming out today. I know you guys got this tournament like a month ago, and you guys put it together in that short time. So I really appreciate it, and my patience staying this whole week. Thank you. And just everybody who helped put this tournament together, the Ball Boys, Lions Kids, and all the sponsors. You guys did a really good job, and I'll see you next year. So thank you, everybody. And my housing, the Mazebo family, thank you so much.
All right, and our 2016 Stockton Challenger champion, Francis Tiafoe. Francis will be inside the top 100 in the world rankings for the first time after this tournament. And we're happy to present him with the check for $14,400 for this week.
Thanks, guys. This is an unbelievable event. You guys obviously didn't have much time to get it done, what Noah said, and thanks for doing whatever you could to get this event going. And this is a great week for both Noah and I. I know Noah wasn't at his best today, but better luck next week. I'll see you a lot for the rest of the year and years to come. And I want to thank everyone who came out, all the ball kids, all the sponsors, everyone who made this tournament possible. This is an unbelievable week for me, and yeah, I couldn't be happier right now. So thanks, everyone. And I want to thank PK, my physio, my brother, for coming out with me this week. This really means the world to me to finally be inside the top 100, but this is just still one step, and I plan on keep going. Thanks, guys.
Thanks again for coming out.
And that does it for our week here at the Stockton Challenger. Our champions on the doubles side, Baker and Groth, and Francis Tiafoe, top 100. We are going to rejoin you like nothing changed tomorrow morning in Fairfield, 10 a.m. We'll talk to you then. Mike Cation signing off from Stockton, live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Before you saw them at the U.S. Open, you saw them on the USTA Pro Circuit. With more than 80 events across the United States, the USTA Pro Circuit is coming to a location near you. Be sure to also watch live streaming on USTA.com. It's your chance to catch a rising star. Pro tennis that's up close and fun for the whole family. That's the USTA Pro Circuit.